Hi, I'm Otakume and welcome back to the video. And in this video, I'm reacting to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 20. So last week's episode was probably the most emotional and dark episode of My Hero Academia that we have ever had. At least in my opinion, I don't think it's ever gotten that deep and sad, and it's the first episode where I have actually been brought to tears. And that is because we had Aizawa and President Mike going to visit Kurogiri, who was part of the League of Villains, who's in prison, and we found out that Kurogiri is actually a Nomu, and not only that, but he is a Nomu created by Aizawa and President Mike's old friend from high school. Yeah, that hit really hard. I'm still really affected by it, and I'm actually thinking of going and reading that part of the Vigilantes manga just to find out more about the trio and the past and all that, because even with just the little that they showed me, I fell in love with, was it Obara or something like that, the blue-haired guy that Kurogiri is. And just to think that this happened to him, like, not only did he die and they had to mourn him, but now to find out that his body was used to become Kurogiri? Like, I didn't even imagine that Kurogiri could be a Nomu, but to be a Nomu created by their friend. And I don't know if we're like sure about this or not, but he's still in there. From what I could see from last episode, he's still in there. He reached out to them. He told them about the hospital. Like, I cannot imagine how devastated Aizawa and President Mike feel, but we could see from their expressions that we've never seen President Mike that sad and serious before. You know, he's always smiling, and Aizawa's pretty monotone, but this, we saw him cry. Aizawa's my favorite character, and we saw him cry. Basically, that episode hurt a lot, and I'm still not over it, and I really hope there's a way to bring to bring their friend back, but I don't know if that's possible, because, like, even, like, they were only able to, like, bring a slither of him, and he's suddenly dead, so I don't really know. Oh, whoever created the Nomus, I wanna get rid of him, and we're gonna have some words and some fists. But I can't believe they used him. Okay. After that, though, we had this final scene where a doctor character, who people told me that some people in the comments said that he looks like the doctor that Deku saw in episode 1, like to find out that he didn't have a quirk. And I actually went back and watched that episode, well, that one part, and he does look similar. I wonder if it's the same guy. Maybe, I don't know. Am I meant to know that? I don't know. But yes, this doctor was experimenting or doing something with Shigaraki, and Shigaraki was like, oh, like being tested on or given power or something. I don't really know, but that seemed intense. And then we found out from the preview that this episode is gonna be the first one of My Villain Academia, which I am so hyped about, because I've heard such good things and it's just been hyped by everyone that this is like one of the best arcs, so I cannot wait to get into it. Let's get into the reaction. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, here we are with this scene again. What is going on? It looks immensely painful, but like it's going to make him so much stronger. What is that thing in him? And this doctor is a maniac. But I think that was also the doctor that was working with All for One. Oh, this is interesting that we're talking about this. He left. Well, we know he left Gigantomachia. That's the big giant guy that we saw back in season 4. And, okay, we're in the past. Yep. A certain day in October. Is that Gigantomachia? Yeah. Okay, we saw him that one time in season 4, and he never came back. And I was wondering when he was going to come back, and now he is here. And he looks so powerful. Massive, look at the comparison. So my feeling from what the preview told us is that Gigantomachia was very close. Is that how you say it? Gigantomachia? I think that's his name. He is very close with All for One. Like, he was very close with All for One. He was almost like maybe second in command or something. And I think the preview said that he is going to decide if Shigaraki is worthy to become the new leader and succeed All for One. Now, my impression is that All for One always wanted him to succeed him. Like, it was always, he was doing everything for Shigaraki so Shigaraki could take on the power and be the new leader. Almost like a father figure, but I don't know if that's the father that Shigaraki refers to a lot of the time, because we see him referring to his father in the hand that he was like the hands that he has all over, which I want an explanation for. He says father whenever they're taking off or something. So I don't know what the connection is, who the father is, or if that is just All For One. But yeah, it seems like the League of Villains, our main members, you know, like Toga, Dabi, Shigaraki, Spinner, Mr. Compress, all those guys are here meeting with Jaiko Tamisha, who is like their power that All For One left for them. But also he's going to decide if he can succeed or not. I don't know. I want to know what rank is Jaiko Tamisha in the League, or like not the League of Villains, but like in All For One's ranking, or like the people closest to him. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really know anything about the villains. That's why I'm very excited for this, because we hardly know anything. We know so much about our heroes, but not about the villains. Twice, that's one I forgot. I knew I mentioned. I forgot one. Yeah, courier came to get him before, and then he was captured. Woo! Well, that wasn't a very nice welcome now, was it? Ooh. Wow, look at him. He's like, Shigaraki's too weak. To be fair, he's not the strongest. Oh, it's the doctor. Is he that bad? Okay, Makia, okay. Bodyguard. Well, that makes sense. Is he a Nomu in that sense then, or no? No, because he still has his mind and everything. Okay. I agree. That is loyal to a different level. Ow, by defeating him? Like, how do you get him to like you? Is that the way, Dabi? Dabi's really strong, but this guy, like, it had no effect on him. Is that All For One's voice? Is that a recording or what? But it just the word, like, just his voice stopped him. He's like a dog. Like, he's fiercely loyal and but is very obedient. I don't know. I think Twice is one of my favorites. Whoa. Oh, that's the stuff that happened before that transported them. Yeah. How is it being used? He's in prison, isn't he? So how is this happening? Oh, they just left him behind. Also, Nomus. This is where All For One used to stay. And the doctor's here. And all the Nomus. This is where the Nomus are made. I bet you so it's the doctor that makes the Nomus. I want to pound him. Well, he's not an idiot. They look different. You're crazy. So we've got even worse Nomus? What? That's what you care about? Father! The father was mentioned, so he's not All For One. I thought his whole family was killed, though. I'm not gonna remember that right now, I'm sorry. They're so loyal to him. It like baffles me. Is he the one that's gonna decide if Shigaraki is worthy? There we go. Damn, he's harsh, but it's true. He's never once won, which is good for us. We don't want him to win, but yeah, he's not being the best villain. What was that? I want to know. Can you please remember so we can be shown? Or show us at least what you know, what you remember? Everyone? Are those like the hands of his family members or something? Because that's messed up. Pass! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh no, I want before that. Before All For One came in. He looks so traumatized. We've seen this scene kind of before. Should I feel bad for him? I feel kind of bad for him in the beginning. And like All For One was the person who just happened to take him in. Whoa, he has no memories before that? He has gloves. Why? I'd be scared too. Whoa! He killed his family? And all that's left is the hands? Crap, that's awful! That's not what I expected. I thought his family was killed by someone else. By a villain. And then he, like, this is all I have left? That's so strange. I don't know how to feel right now. What does he want? What does Shigaraki actually want? I still don't understand what his goal is. To destroy heroes? Is that it? Or just to wreck everything? Until he feels satisfied? Until the emptiness goes away? That's like the most evil kind of villain. His only purpose is to create evil? Or to wreck everything until his emptiness is gone. That's all it took? Oh. Should I feel happy about that? I mean, I guess I appreciate that he cares about his comrades. From the beginning? So what was the whole thing? Oh, I'm gonna see if you're worthy. How can they do that without power? Is there any way? Okay, so his test is to make him submit. If they can, then he'll give him the power. And I'm guessing that power is what makes Shigaraki stronger and able to destroy a whole city. No, I think he has something else going on. And that's when he went to meet with Hawks, right? Shigaraki trusts his comrades a lot, though. Is that the Nomu that attacked Hawks? Wait, no. Wait, that Endeavor fought? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the timing. Oh wait, no, that's someone saying to Gigantomachia. Then what's Stabby doing? He's just been there at the master the whole time, like at the radio thing. Is it just Shigaraki? He's confident. My villain academia. Wait, it's literally just wait, it's literally My Villain Academia. Like, it's not even called My Academia anymore. And we didn't have we had the opening, did it say My Villain Academia? I missed it maybe. This is cool. December. Okay. At that time, they were doing the work studies, right? Or was this before the work studies? Will they ever actually be able to take him on? I'm interested, because not all their quirks are perfectly fit, like Toga's. Wait, a month and a half? Wait, no, go back. I'm confused. But in the month and a half since then... Wow, he has stamina. So they've been trying for a month and a half to defeat Gigantomachia, and they still haven't been able to. And he fights for 48 hours and 44 minutes with no break. This guy's invincible. And then they go again. You gotta think of some kind of strategy or something, because just facing him head on is not possible. Why? Is that messed up? Shigaraki. So what are Spinner and Toga doing? So they've been taking turns, but Shigaraki's the only one that always faces him. Okay. Is it worth it? Fair enough, she's the most human of them all. Has her allegiance changed? Did she like Shigaraki? So she's basically here because she gets to see Deku and Ochako whenever they face them? Well, yeah. Practice makes perfect. Oh, I thought it was a tummy rumbling, but it's a phone ring? Who is that? Wait, are they talking about an actual finger? Fingers? Whose finger? Here enters the Liberation Army. So this is the start. I like Twice a lot. There he is, tied up. That kind of society would never work, though. Would it? I mean... like he's gonna do that. Does that start out by like being enemies though? By taking a hostage? I mean, I remember this guy from back in season 2 during the Stain arc and everything. Those were his fingers! All these heroes who are actually part of this Liberation Army. Well, I mean, we know there's, yeah, the over 100,000. I cannot believe this has been growing. Like, how long has this been going on for? Oh, damn! They are so prepared. How do we not know about these people? We know that's not what happened, though. Take a city. They've got to do it. Wow, I didn't know how much he means to him. No. I mean, they don't know, but we know. I'm so not talking about, it's just a lot to take in. I'm trying to keep up. This is about like Twice. No, don't take his mask off, you know what happens? So he knew? Like, why do we not know any of this? I'm interested in seeing how they came to work together. I guess that's what we're gonna see. They're going. They're all gonna come, right? So they're planning to use him. Well, it's a good plan. I was actually thinking of it. Twice is such an interesting villain. I would love like a whole side series on Twice, you know? Is that weird? Is that just me? The most interesting villains to me right now are Twice and Dabi and probably Shigaraki, I guess. But mostly Dabi. But I do like Twice. I like that we got that one episode about him when we found out about his like past and stuff. What do I say about this episode? That was quite a lot to take in. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't really speak a lot. There was just a lot of information. I was trying to process it and trying not to speak over it because it's hard to read and speak at the same time, you know? But I like this turn in this series. I like My Villain Academia. I like just focusing plainly on the villains. First, we got Tamura Shigaraki's past. Like, we found that he actually killed his parents by mistake. His quirk manifested. We know that his quirk turns everything to dust, so I guess that's what happened. And all that was left was their hands? I don't know why their hands were left. Were they wearing gloves or something? Oh, I asked before why he put gloves on. It's because of he can use his power. Gloves will make him not use his power. Oh, God. Hands were left, and he puts the hands of his family members around his body, and they calm him. That's a little strange. Okay, it's a little strange. But, okay, it's all he has left his family. It's like, if you have, like, a family heirloom, you're gonna wear it, right? I guess this is the equivalent. But, yeah, we saw Gigantomachia, who we met back in season 4. Preview. Oh, it's like literally My Villain Academia. Whose voice is that? Redestro. Ooh, we're gonna have a fight. It's literally My Villain Academia. This is so cool. Oh my god, I'm loving this. It's so cool. I'm guessing in the opening it also said My Villain Academia in the end. I'm gonna go check that after I finish filming this video, but wow, like we're literally head deep in the villains and I'm loving it. So yeah, then we got to meet Gigantomachia, like the League of Villains gonna meet him. He is extremely loyal to All For One. He doesn't see Shigaraki worthy of being the new leader, I guess. Then we saw the Doctor, who is a maniac. He's kind of scary too, and he had already decided to serve Shigaraki anyway, but he won't give everything to him until he defeats Gigantomachia. And that has been going for a month and a half. Which means we're almost close to present day now, if I think, no. They said 2 months ago, but then like, I'm trying to figure out the time. If someone wants to draw me a time map or set out a time, like a timeline for me, that would be really helpful because I'm like lost, but I also don't want to search it up because spoilers are everywhere. Yeah, so they haven't defeated Gigantomachia in the past month and a half. They have gotten used to him. Shigaraki has been enjoying himself. I don't really know. And yeah, they haven't defeated him, and then the Liberation Army got in contact with them. They don't like the League of Villains, which is surprising to me because as far as we know, like ahead in time, the Liberation Army and the League of Villains are working together. So I'm wondering how it comes to that, what happens. But we're going to Deka City, and Deka City is where that massive explosion with Shigaraki happened, the massive amount of power. So I don't know where that's going to come from, but I'm very excited to see that. Their plan is to bring Gigantomachia, but I don't really remember. All we saw of Deka City was a massive explosion and Shigaraki in the center of it. We're going to have a fight between the League of Villains and the Liberation Army, and I'm excited to see that. And the leader, I forgot his name already, Destro? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'll see it again in the next episode, but things are going down. And also, I didn't realize how big the Liberation Army was to begin with. I thought they grew, but they've always been this big. Like, they've grown in the past, and they have been here for a long time, and the League of Villains knew about them. Also, they have a lot of power, being heroes who are actually working behind the scenes to destroy Hero Society and to liberate all the quirks. Liberate people to use their quirks freely. I mean, they have a lot of power because they are heroes. Like, they are supposedly heroes. They have the status, and they might not be the highest, like Hawks and Endeavor and all that, but they still have enough power that makes them, it makes it easier for them to work behind the scenes and to intimidate and threaten the League of Villains by having a satellite facing them and being able to reach out to other heroes that are actually good heroes at any point. This is a lot. Oh my god. Well, I really like this. I love seeing this, but I'm still so curious about so many things, like Shigaraki, for example. I want to know what his actual plan is, because from this episode, it seems to be destruction. I want destruction. I want to fill this emptiness and void that I feel in me, that the hands of my family members can't fill enough. But, like, is that it? What does he want? I don't think we ever fully got what Shigaraki's motives are, because we got, like, for example, Stain, we knew what he wanted, what he was fighting for. Overhaul, we knew what he wanted, what he was fighting for, but what does Shigaraki want? I don't know. I know these people are following him, but do they know what he wants? Does he share with them what he wants but just not tell us? I don't know. I mean, I've always thought Shigaraki is quite childish. I want to say immature. Maybe this is the start of that. I don't know. That's my thoughts right now. I'm really enjoying this though. So far, I really liked the first episode of My Villain Academia. I cannot see what is to come. And yeah, but I'd also really like to know what time we're in. Maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. I'm really trying. But it's hard to keep up with so much that is going on, so much writing and just a lot of talking in these episodes. Though I love dialogue. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. But yeah, I'm very excited for more by My Villain Academia. I love how like fully in they're going. This is not My Hero Academia anymore. This is My Villain Academia. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, subscribe if you did, and follow me on Twitter. Until next time, bye!